I told my daughter to stay in the car, and I ran over. It was a van, and I ran over, and there were so many people.
Ah.
This van, and they were just trying to get out. And I asked if they'd called the cops, and they said we're just trying to get out. And they were helping this woman out off the side of the van, and I grabbed her hand and I helped her get down, and she seemed out of it, and I was holding her hand and she was wobbling around, and I said, baby, you got to sit down. And then the next thing I know, I flew and I fell down to the ground, and it felt like something not ran over me but brushed over me. Like something just swiped over my body, and I got up and I could hear screaming, and I just focused in on one screaming, and it was my...
This is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. Everything that you will ever see on Tish Talk TV, Tish Talk Live, is not true. It's all for education and entertainment, okay? And the Fair Act use is in effect, okay? I'm gonna post it here. Shout out to Tough News TV for the recording for the video that I'm playing. The Copyright Act of 1976, particularly Section 107, codified the fair use doctrine, allowing limited use of copyrighted material without permission for purposes like criticism, comment, news reporting, and teaching. Section 107 of the Copyright Act provides the statutory framework for determining whether something is a fair use and identifies certain types of use, such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research, as examples of activities that may qualify as fair use. And the last video I did of Angie Stone, that is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. Now, the content that I'm going to play right now, this is the woman who says that she was on the scene of Angie Stone's wreck, claims she was grazed by an 18-wheeler too. So we're going to play that. We're going to continue on playing that right now. And I'm going to tell you, I don't have no connection. Even earlier, before I started playing this, hello, Boxed by Jax, I don't feel a connection to her story. Even before, because I have not heard it in the entirety. I only heard it in bits and pieces because I don't be having time to listen through videos and stuff. This is the first time I'm playing it all the way through. But just in as far as spirituality, I don't have a connection to her and what she's saying about the fact that she was there, just spiritually. So I'm not talking about, because I haven't taken the time to listen to it thoroughly, but just the whole idea of spiritually, I don't feel a connection to the fact that it's true. I just don't. And I pulled a couple of cards before I went live, and that don't have no connection with what she's saying. And again, all of this is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. And we're going to play it. We're going to finish playing it. Now, for those of you all who are just coming in, welcome to this channel. Like, share, and subscribe. And I guess I'll back it up. I'm going to give a shout out to Tough News TV for the content, because I'm going to play this here testimony. I don't feel no connection to it. This lady, she happens to be Caucasian. I'm not racist, but I just don't feel a connection to it. I'm feeling the energy that somebody else was supposed to, the whoever should have been able to talk about it, that even though it would have been staged, they didn't feel comfortable talking. So somebody else was paid, and I'm feeling like this woman was paid and that it's not real. So let's play it, or finish playing it.
And all I could do was run across the highway and tell her to get back in the car. She had to move the car because if somebody else hit us, it could hit her. So she moved the car farther up the interstate, and I called 911, and they said they were on their way. And then all I could do was talk to my daughter. And that's all I could do in that time. And when I was walking to my daughter, we're really running the best that I can do. I was in so much pain. My chest felt like an elephant was sitting on it. My legs were so hurt and sore. And I looked up, and there was...
It sound fake.
was an 18-wheeler that had crossed the median into oncoming traffic, and I knew that's what hit me and ran over, and brushed over me was the 18-wheeler. And my daughter's freaking out. She had already called my husband by then and my father-in-law, and I just told her, we've got to get to the hospital. I can't breathe. It was so hard to breathe.
Do you not feel the energy that it is even hard for her to even give the story? It's hard for her to even give the story. I can just literally feel it, like for real.
I'm going to post a video of the 18.
Not because she was there, but because it's just hard to give the quote unquote story. And all this is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. Because she's acting and she was paid. That's just, this is all alleged. It's not true. Okay?
Wheeler, after I left the hospital, driving back through to get to my husband and my son. I will not be posting the vehicle in the video because somebody did pass away.
Maybe that's why I pulled, this card came out. This was the first card that came out. And I was like, why would tension come out? Then it started to hit me. The people were tense who was really supposed to give the story, which they weren't able to. That's why they hired her ass. She said, I'll do it for the money. That's what I feel. Okay, this is a legend for entertainment purposes only. They were stressed out, migraines, and worry. They was afraid they weren't going to be able to say it right. So somebody said, look, I need the money. I'll just do it. Okay? So, and then she's stressed out just giving a damn story. Okay? I also got this one. Ghost, no closure, cowardice, disappearing act. That could be them disappearing, didn't want to do what they paid her to do. It could also represent Angie Stone, that she's not going to rest until the truth is out. Okay? She's probably happy that people are covering this story. No closure. But also the cowardice. You know, it was just like they didn't feel like they could comfortably talk about it, and the fact that they was going to have to make up some shit. But it ain't what's being said. Thank you for subscribing. Box by Jax. Let's finish playing this so-called testimony.
They did. And I won't be posting that for respect for their family. I'm sore and bruised all on the right side of my body. I'm very stiff everywhere. But I will keep you guys updated. And the video is going to come at the end, okay? Hug your family tight. Hug your family tight. Bye.
All right, so that is the video I was talking about. That's the video that the lady was talking about in the beginning. We could not find this video, and shout out to the person that sent this to me, because I really was wrecking my brain trying to figure out where could I recover this video, right? Now, this woman gives a grave account about what time she rode up on this wreck, and it coincides with the same time that the police reported that this accident occurred. So the question is, was she helping Angie, right? Was she helping Angie Stone at that particular point in time? Because she has not come out and said, hey, well, the woman that passed away is the same woman that I helped. I'm pretty sure that she's seen Angie Stone's picture in the news and things of that nature all over the place by now, right? Because although we don't definitively know if it was Angie or not, my guess is that Angie could have still been alive on the scene, right? She could have still been alive at that particular time. So we need her to actually come out and identify Angie Stone as the actual person that she helped, or if it wasn't, right? But this is a very riveting case, a riveting situation, because what I do know is that you had 4 women on that Sprinter van, including Angie. And so the other 3 women were Sheila Hopkins, Sherry Murphy, and also Sharita Murphy. So we just need her to identify who the hell she helped. Now, I need to find some pictures of the other women that was on this particular Sprinter van with Angie Stone, but I'm pretty sure that somebody...
You know what? Now I know why I saw. It really gives me Billie Holiday vibes. You know, like she was murdered for the cause. And all of this is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. And, you know, money had something to do with this because Angie wanted her damn money. but this whole thing is giving me Billie Holiday vibes. I just want to say that. And another card that came out, because I only pulled 4 earlier, was Glow Up. Because, you know, who's going to benefit from her demise? You know, successful business is down here at the bottom of this card. If she's eliminated, then they can continue on and don't have to pay her damn money back.
It got to her, and that is why she took that video down. But luckily, somebody was able to save the video. They sent the video to me and things of that nature. So I'm going to comb through this and see what else I can find. But for now, I'm going to let this go right here. I want you guys to drop down in the comments and let me know what you think about all of this. You guys probably already seen this video, but I just was doing my due diligence to bring that video to you because it was eating me up alive on the inside because I couldn't find that video of this woman talking about the situation, and I was mad at myself that I didn't save it. But this is just crazy, man. What do you guys think? Do you think that this woman is actually being shut down? Do you think that somebody got to her and that's the reason why she's no longer talking about this? Because I really feel that when she posted that video, somebody reached out to her and said, yo, take it down. But hey, listen, I don't know. Maybe she's lying about the whole thing, right? She could be telling a lie. She could have just attached herself to the situation or whatever for views and things like that. There's a lot of possibilities here. But what I will say is that a lot of people are so surprised that none of the passengers are talking about this. And I'm not, because I told you guys that I heard through the grapevine, whether it's true or false, allegedly, that they were made to sign NDAs and they cannot speak about what transpired on the morning when the accident occurred. But anyway, I want you guys to drop down and give me your think pieces. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and if you're new here, consider subbing to the channel. This is the thing. I'm going to cover this extensively, right? Because at the end of the
I heard paid actress, and that's what I feel. And I don't feel no connection to nothing what she's saying to be true. I don't.
day, I feel like Angie was taken out. Now, I did a video a few days ago where I inserted a clip of a woman talking about another video that she had came across where this woman was talking about she was traveling with her daughter. She saw a wreck. She stopped to give some type of assistance. She ended up helping a woman out of this van. And although she didn't say Angie's name, if you put two and two together, it seems as though she was talking about Angie Stone. Now, I found that video.
Y'all see me up here. Y'all know y'all saw me just pull that card that went with the one I pulled earlier, which was that the people were stressed out and worried, unable to give the statement. So they hired somebody, and this is all alleged and for entertainment purposes. There you have the tension card. Okay, they weren't able to give it, so they got this woman who thought it would, hey, I'll do it. I need the money. Yeah, I know y'all saw me pull this because I put it up as soon as I pulled it, y'all. And that goes with the tension card. Burden.
Is refresh y'all's memory with the
burden. Unable to give the statement, so they paid her ass to do it. Come on.
Video clip that I inserted the other day of a woman talking about it, and then I'm going to insert the actual woman, right, that came across Angie's wreck, allegedly, okay? So check this out, and I'll be back.
Have y'all seen the video that a lady posted recently who said she came upon a very tragic accident very recently where there's an overturned van that was hit by an 18-wheeler? Sound familiar? Now, the lady never says Angie Stone's name or says anything about Angie Stone. She's just telling about the incident. And the incident sounds identical to the Angie Stone incident. I just got hit by an 18-wheeler on the side of the interstate. I have pieces of the fender in my hair. I have, it's oil all over my body. I'm going to clean this up and we're going to get back to telling the story and I'll show you the footage.
Don't it seem like, look at this. That looks so fake. Look, y'all.
All over my body. Interstate. I have pieces. Incident sounds identical to the Angie Stone incident. I just got hit by an 18-wheeler on the side of the interstate. I have pieces of the fender in my hair. I have, it's oil all over my body. I'm going to clean this up and we're going to get back to telling the story and I'll show you the footage. After driving the 6 hours home, showering, and processing it all, here's the story. About 4 a.m. on Saturday morning, me and my daughter were driving to Charleston, South Carolina for her Sweet 16 birthday getaway. We came up to a truck with a trailer and its flashers were on, so we slowed down some, and that's when I noticed there was an overturned vehicle in the fast lane. And it looked like it just happened. I pulled over, I put my flashers on, and I told my daughter to stay in the car, and I ran over. It was a van, and I ran over, and there were so many people in this van, and they were just trying to get out, and I asked if they'd called the cops, and they said, we're just trying to get out. And they were helping this woman out.
Mr. C. Davis, did he have any involvement in this? I'm about to ask for an energy check-in real quick on him, and then I'm about to go.
Off the side of the van, and I grabbed her hand, and I helped her get down. And she seemed out of it, and I was holding her hand, and she was wobbling around. And I said, baby, you got to sit down. And then the next thing I know, I flew and I fell down to the ground, and it felt like something not ran over me, but brushed over me. Like something just swiped over my body. And I got up and I could hear screaming, and I just focused in on one screaming, and it was my daughter. And all I could do was run across the highway and tell her to get back in the car. She had to move the car because if somebody else hit us, it could hit her. So she moved the car farther up the interstate, and I called 911, and they said they were on their way. And then all I could think to do was get to my daughter. And that's all I could do in that time. And when I was walking to my daughter, we're really running. The best that I could do, I was in so much pain. My chest felt like an elephant was sitting on it. My legs were so hurt and sore. And I looked up, and
y'all know the two cars that just came out? I know y'all saw me put it over here, the first one over here to my left. This was the first one, and this was the second one. A man and money. So I would say yes. Default on payments, financially incapable, repossessed assets. The money is spent. The man, the people, the organization, okay, the industry took and spent the money. And it's like, you know, a machizo attitude. It's just like, you know what? I'm going to take care of this business, and I ain't paying shit back. That's the energy off of this here. And I just asked, I know y'all heard me ask for the energy on Clive Davis. And all of this is fake. I don't know what I'm talking about. And this is for entertainment purposes only. Okay? It's all alleged. And I really feel the energy on this here is like the energy on Billie Holiday. It was done by an organization. And it also gives me the energy of Whitney Houston as well. And that's all I'm going to say about it.
Median into the other, into oncoming traffic, and I knew that's what.
And this woman here is a paid actress. And the cars earlier, if you haven't seen this from the beginning, the cars definitely hit that on the nail as well.
Hit me and ran over, and brushed over me. It was the 18-wheeler. And my daughter's freaking out. She'd already called my husband by then and my father-in-law. And I just told her, we've got to get to the hospital. I can't breathe. It was so hard to breathe. I'm going to post a video of the 18-wheeler after I left the hospital, driving back through to get to my husband and my son. I will not be posting the vehicle in the video because somebody did pass away. They did. And I won't be posting that for respect for their family. I'm sore, I'm bruised on the right side of my body. I'm very stiff everywhere. But I will keep you guys updated. And the video is going to come at the end, okay? Hug your family tight. Hug your family tight. Bye.
Okay. All right, y'all. If anything else, I feel...
All right, so that is the video I was
back.
talking about. That's the video that the lady was talking about.
All right, you guys. It's just like this stuff keeps happening with no remorse, and it's just very unfortunate. And it's crazy. I love y'all. Be blessed.